Alright guys, I read Jeremiah 10 today and it really spoke to me. First off because it's about God and all our other idols. First off I'd like to start by going over what it says. So starts off by saying, "Hear the Lord," and that really shocked me real quick. It said hear the Lord, so when it says hear the Lord, you should probably listen. And then it goes on to say in the next few verses, "Don't follow the nations. They are scared of the heavens." Um, Basically what that's saying is all these other idols that we have, our boyfriends, our girlfriends, our video games, our phones, all these other things that we put our hope and our faith in are just not, can't get us to where we really need to be. And can't really put everything in it because they all just perish. Um, In the next few parts it says, "Idols cannot speak. They must be carried because they cannot walk." I read this a few times because I really didn't know what it was saying. I was like, can't walk, like, well, obviously, if I had my phone, can't walk. But it says that, and I really thought about it, and I thought, well, they can't be carried. They have to be carried, and they can't walk because they don't deliver. Or the only one that can deliver is Jesus. And if you put your love and your faith and everything into Jesus, He can really show you mercy and grace. And your boyfriend can really love you, but nowhere nowhere close to where how Jesus does. And your phone can't love you back. I mean, it dies every few hours. Next off, it says who's the right idol. Like, it's giving you all these bad idols, like your phone, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, all these great things that we have, and they're all good, but we really can't put our faith into it. So who's the right idol? And simply God. God's the only one that can really deliver in our time of need. Really, the only one we can depend on when we really need it. And there's no one like Him. Yeah. All right. So let me look up verse 11 because that really said something to me. It says, "Tell them this: these gods who do not make the heavens and the earth will perish from the earth and from under the heavens." Basically, it says we put our hope, our faith into everything else but Jesus, and we expect the maximum result. And we expect to be better. We expect to feel happy, and we really can't expect that because they really can't deliver as much as Jesus does. Got some notes here. Then it goes on and just explains all that into further detail, and I got to verse 20 and read that a few times as well. It says, "My tent is destroyed. All its ropes have snapped. My children are gone from me, and are no more. No one has left to pitch my tent or set up my shelter." This really proves, per se, or shows what will happen when we put our faith in our other idols. Basically, we put all our stuff in, and the tent snaps. We feel broken. There's no one. It feels like there's no one else to lean on or there to support us. And if we put our faith into Jesus, we fall, but then He immediately catches you. Shows you His love. Shows us His mercy. And will never let go. Then it goes on, and I get to verse 23, and I read it. I read the rest of it through 25, and it says, it's a prayer. At the end, it says, "Lord, I know that people's lives are not their own. It's not for them to direct their steps. Discipline me, Lord, only in due measure, not in your anger, or it will reduce me to nothing. Pour out your wrath for the nations, so in that do not acknowledge you. On the people who do not call your name, they will have devoured Jacob. They will devour him completely and destroy his homeland." And I just wanted to break that down real quick. Verse 23, Lord, I know people's lives are not their own. That basically says that we were given this life and we're supposed to live it for God. We were not supposed to live this for us because we don't even deserve to be here. We don't deserve any of the great things that we have. It says it shows us that we should live our lives for Jesus, and really emphasizes that in that verse. It goes on to say, discipline me, Lord, but only in due measure, not your anger, or you will reduce me to nothing. This basically says, discipline me, show me the right way, Lord. I don't know what the right way is. I'm scared. I don't know what the right way is. So help me. But don't be mad at me, because I know you could kill me. I know you could scare me away from you. And God doesn't want that. We don't want that. We still want to love Him. But sometimes it's really hard to. And then it goes on, the last verse. Pour out your wrath on the nations that do not acknowledge you. That do not acknowledge you. So basically, all those people that out there that don't know Jesus, show them your love. Show us that you love us, and so that we can love you back even more. And basically it ends, or He will destroy our homeland. If we don't love Jesus and we don't love His faith and His grace and His mercy for us, then we'll just resort to killing everyone and all this violence, and it really will just destroy us as a community, as brothers and sisters of Jesus, and really won't be living for our God, and that's not what we want. If you have any questions for me, just shoot me a comments or whatever. If you found something else that I missed, I'd be glad to hear it. That's about it. Love you guys.